Okay, we've got this out. We're in my garage here back in Franklin, Tennessee. We have our Sprague air piston. A lot of grease coming out of it. Might be where it was failing. Again, we have an intake, exhaust, and another exhaust. And all this out, I'm going to take it apart. One of the things I'm going to do, one of my kits that I have, my push to connect fittings kit. Lots of, you can see a few in there. I'm probably gonna go with these pivots here. This is the push to connect 1/4 inch DOT line. Once that's in, this will pivot. I have some high-end ones. This is only running the but it's running the wipers. Now here's some a bit more high-end. Also, I would probably use these on brake or suspension fittings or something like that. So check it out. I'm going to take this apart and rebuild it. I didn't mean to throw those together. And go. I'm going to remove the from this bracket. Nice, the stuff has been inside. It's inside the bus, so it's not very, hasn't been very much corrosion or anything. I haven't cleaned this up. It's just a nice powder coating from when it was built. It comes apart nicely. This is the actual arm that moves back and forth inside. I'm gonna have to remove this nut from the top here that will allow me to pull this out. This has got a pretty cool armature inside, but get these out so we can get to that. To remove the arm from the out. That goes ahead and comes down. And this shaft is going to come all the way out. I don't know what the term is for this, but it's square, and that's where it goes through the actual pistons inside. So it's square, it's nice and greased. I don't see any horrible wear, but another look at this in a second. Underneath here are this is interesting. This metal one. So separates, and here are our smashed O-rings right there and there, and this device here that goes back and forth to tell this to reverse its direction. It's good. That movement looks like it's well greased. It's nice. I'm going to leave it be. All right, now we got to break this son of a gun apart. Look down the middle. Go. Again. It's been apart. I imagine it's probably never been apart. All right, now pull our air piston apart. And so here's the first one. 1/2 the clamshell. This is the rubber seal, excuse me, the rubber, oh my gosh, a giant O-ring that has gotten flat. And then we have the gears in here. This is cool, I want to point this out. So this actually goes through here. There's a flat spot on one of these gears, I forget the term. Okay. Here. Not wanting to cooperate. It's coming apart in my hands here. That's the idea, is it moves this piston back and forth like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside and clean this all up, take all the parts out. Inspect them. This is dry. There should be more grease in here, like in the corners here. I want to make sure that this moves smoothly, which it does. The springs are not broken, but these O-rings are flat, and we're going to replace those. We're going to re-grease this. I'm going to inspect the gear here, and as you can see, only about 1/2 of it actually turns. But take that apart. Good look at these. Brass bushings. Doesn't seem to be anywhere, just a lot of dirty old grease. Get this cleaned up. Some of this old grease off of here. As you can see that I'm getting off in my fingers here. Clean all this up and put it all back together. Should be fun. Alright, cool. I got everything taken apart, kind of cleaned up. I'm going to go through things here. So these are basically the two sides of your piston. These go together. And the piston, the air piston, moves back and forth between these two pieces. So here's the actual piston, and it's actually gonna go boom, 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 boom. And then this gear actually arrives in here, and as we talked about, the arm goes through that and moves and transfers the energy through. So here's the arm. As it rotates, moves left and right. So it's pretty cool how this is all put together. Absolutely amazing. I cleaned these up a little bit. I don't want to clean it up too much because I need grease all over it. But one of the things I really thought was cool is these brass bushings, and they have a keyway. a flat keyway because they only fit in here a certain way. So thought that was pretty cool. They go on both ends. This one kind of floats, and you'll have to bring the actuator arm through to get this one to work. Basically rides like that, rolls through, let's see, like that. And the other one, as you can see, is on the end there, and then that goes inside the armature here, like that. So let's, I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit, put some different gloves on, grease this up, actually change out these O-rings right here, change out these O-rings, and then we'll get going. All right. Here. now. Suck. We should. Here. on my screw. All drag. Sir. Yes. Because you can get this out all over again. Spray all this grease off of it. That's about it. There, completely.
Oh, you know what I did?
I have to take that back off, but well. But okay, here we are. Got the finished product. We have a completely. I've cleaned it up. Two cylinder. So this will go inside, this mounts to the out, excuse me, it goes like this. And then this is disconnected. I did not have these, but I greased these still. How embarrassing. All right. Yeah, there's the mechanism that makes it go back and forth, moves the wipers. I'm gonna drop that away. On this side, so remember it mounts in here like this. One of my lines here, push it on in, push to connect, that's the short side. Here's the other side. Okay, they're both in there nice and solid. And then this will be, that one will go around the back and we'll go down. It's kind of just a bleed line. Oh, there we go. Very cleaned up. Looking like $1 million. I'm super excited. I'll get these installed tomorrow.